This is very weird. I can't see who you are. Have I got comments? I can put you a comment. If you're watching on Facebook, please put me a comment. Let me know you're here. I'm live on YouTube as well. I'm hoping my Wi-Fi is going to support this. I haven't got Wi-Fi, I've got 4G. So I'm hoping my 4G data on my phone is going to support these two live feeds. If we lose live feeds at any stage, I will stop YouTube. But then I'll come back on Facebook and see if it will support just Facebook. Well, I'm here. There's two of you in Facebook land. Oh, Gloria, hello, how are you? Missing our dancing. I have to say, I even miss tea and biscuits on a Tuesday. It's really bizarre not seeing everybody and catching up. How are you keeping? Of course, I can chit chat. You can't reply quite that quickly. You're going to have to type me an answer. I've got my tea. Okay, we've got 3 people on YouTube and 3 people on Facebook. Do drop me a comment. Hello, Karen. My sister's here. She's not a dancer, but I'm glad you're here. Nice to see you. Oh, I'm not getting any comments on YouTube at the moment, so hopefully they'll come up in a minute. So how's everybody keeping? Are you all keeping busy and keeping your spirits high and positive? Really weird. Oh, I've got a thumbs up from Dawn. I saw Dawn's little face pop up there. Hello, Dawn. Still not getting any comments on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, and please give me a wave or say hello, just so I know you can communicate with me. Otherwise, this is going to be a very quiet chit chat and question and answer. My sister's just being. That sounds about right, actually. Nothing new there, eh, Karen? So I was asked to do this live. I was asked to come and have a chat. Obviously, when I do the line dance classes, I'm pre-recording them because I haven't got Wi-Fi at the hall and I haven't got Wi-Fi at home. I can't go live. I just don't think the my 4G would support a whole live lesson. I'm not quite sure it's going to support this live, if I'm absolutely honest. So I have to pre-record them. And someone asked, could I have a bit of a chit chat? Because you can't talk to me. You can't ask me questions when I'm teaching and whatnot. So here we are. So I'm going to say hello to Amy, who's watching on Facebook. And someone just flashed up on YouTube and I missed it. Was it Robin? Oh, where's the comments gone? How do I get my comments on YouTube? Live chat messages. Oh, hello. Yes, it was Robin. Hello, Robin. How are you? Hoping you're keeping well. Liking the beard. Thank you, Amy. This is my locked down beard. I've never had a beard before, ever. And when we went into lockdown, I got sent home from work and I've been here now for 57 days and I haven't shaved since. So it's very mixed reviews. Some people are loving the beard, some people really aren't. At the end of lockdown, I think there might be a little vote. I'm quite liking it myself. I think it does make me look slightly older, but hey ho, I'm still quite liking it. I'm liking not having to shave, if I'm honest. I've just been asked, Robin's just asked over on YouTube, how long have I been teaching? Well, there's a story. That'll take half an hour. Short answer, 15 years. Teaching 15 years. I took over a class in Chatham in Kent in the UK, 15 years ago. Moved around a bit since then, moved classes down to Sandwich, which is South Kent. And then about 5-6 years ago, moved to Hampshire, so the classes came with me. So yeah, I've got 3 lots of super troopers dotted around southern England, and they all still support me and follow me and chat to me, which is really nice. So teaching 15 years, dancing for about 24 years. Yeah, 24 years just gone. Yeah, I'll let you do the maths on that one. What other comments have we got? Hello, John and Tracy, I think just popped up. YouTube's really weird. I see the comment, then it disappears, and I don't know how to keep it on screen. All messages are visible. I will try to answer the questions as they go, because otherwise I'm just losing them. My sister doesn't like the beard. Oh well, never mind. Like I say, it will probably come off. I don't think work's going to be overly pleased with it either. It's got so much grey in it. Look at it. I've got more hair on my chin now than I have on my head. But Lee said, Robin, do I have any other jobs besides line dancing? I do. I work full time when we're not in lockdown anyway. I deal, here we go, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, I'm going to say it. I deal with biological waste, laundry and cleaning on a research site. The research site deals with animals. They're currently scaled right back, but we're hoping to ramp up the operation shortly, so might be back to work very soon. I had a comment from Tracy, I didn't read it quick enough. I'm really going to have to watch YouTube. Sorry, Tracy. I think she might have said she doesn't like the beard. There's a lot of them disliking for the beard at the moment. Amy says, come to Texas next April. Heart of Texas event. If you're paying the airfare, I'm there. That would be a dream come true. I don't know when we're going to be able to travel next, mind you, but hopefully by next April it'll all be back to normal. But yeah, if you want to pay the airfare, I'm there. Would love to. Yeah, definitely dream come true. Hello, Holly. Holly's just tuning in, so I've got some class members on YouTube. Class members on Facebook. 5 people on YouTube. I don't know who all the people are on YouTube. I think I know I've got John and Tracy, and I know I've got Robin. Don't know who else is there. So are you all enjoying the lessons? I have to say it's really weird. It takes me longer to record those 4 lessons than it does to actually dance. It's really, really weird. It takes about 6 hours to record 3 hours worth of line dance lessons. Don't quite know how that's going. Oh, Robin switched over onto Facebook now. This is bizarre. I'm live on both. Robin likes the beard. That's good. One thumbs up for the beard. Liking that. Yeah, the live classes, they're interesting. I'm struggling with the YouTube, if I'm honest. The YouTube copyrights is slightly problematic. It's bizarre. Sometimes it likes it, sometimes it doesn't. There doesn't seem to be a major rhyme or reason. Yeah, I'm working on it. Slightly better this week than previous weeks. Hopefully next week I'll have it bang to rights. Oh, Angela's just joined. Hello, Angela. Good to see you. Robin's loving the lessons. That's brilliant. When did you start line dancing? So I started 1996 at the tender age of 16. It was my first works Christmas party. We had been to a leisure centre and there was a sign up. It was the local amateur dramatics group was doing an evening of line dance. And I saw it and wanted to go, and 3 ladies came with me. And we thoroughly enjoyed it. And then there was a class at the same place, and I went back to the weekly class. They never did. I did, and that was me hooked, and I've line danced ever since. Nice to see you today. Hello, Makeup Doll. Nice to see you. I don't know what Makeup Doll's name is, because I'm kind of guessing that's possibly not your name, but welcome. It does take a fair amount of work to do the recording. I think actually, if I'm absolutely honest, it's more work to put on 3 hours worth of YouTube videos than it is to run 2 classes. How is the painting going? John's asking how the painting's going. Yes, you can see all my paintings behind me. If I move there, they're all my small ones. And if I get right out of the way, I've got a couple of bigger ones. There are some others. YouTube are missing them. I'll just do that for a second and hopefully not lose that camera angle. In lockdown, I've been trying out watercolours. I've done about 5-6 watercolours now. 2 were disastrous, but the other 4 were quite good. They've been going onto my Facebook profile page, and people seem to be liking them, which is good. I'll try and angle Facebook better. That's a bit better. Hello, Angela. Angela's one of the original Kent Super Troopers. Good to see you, Angela. Robin asks, do I ballroom? I don't actually do any other sort of dancing. Did a little bit of jive, a little bit of Ciroc, donkey's years back now. Loved it, but didn't really stick with it. Yeah, would have liked to, but other things got in the way and you can only do so much. So I only line dance. Makeup Doll, it's going to take 1 more month to move up to a beginner level. Good for you. It's all practice. Just keep going and try it out. With the videos, you can try at home and see how you get on. The levels are they are sort of 1 step up from the previous level. But actually, if you're doing them at home on your own, give it a go. Yeah, you've got nothing to lose. It's not like being in a big class and it all going horribly wrong. You're doing it at home. Give the levels a go. Robin says I'm multi-talented. I'm not. I'm a jack of all trades, if truth be known. Angela misses my classes. Oh, bless you, Angela. I go back to Kent, try to go back to Kent twice a year to do some DJing at a country music club that I used to run that was taken over by two friends not that long ago. So the last 5-6 years since I've left South Kent, I go back and do these two DJ sets. I think I was due back in April, and obviously didn't happen, which was a shame. March or April, one or the other. I think I'm due back there. Andy and Anna will tell me off. I think it's September. I think I'm due back at September. So hopefully the Betshanger Country Music Club will be back very shortly, hopefully. And hopefully the next DJ set that I'm booked in for, I'll be there. Hopefully be able to see you all. Robin asks, am I married? Children? No and no. Yeah, that was quick and easy, wasn't it? No. Just me, so lots of time on my hands at the moment. Semi-self-isolating on my own, so I try and keep myself busy with the dancing and the painting and reading books and all the other bits and bobs. Oh, I've got sad faces. Oh. Angela's enjoying my lessons as well. What's it like, Angela? I've not taught you for a good 4 or 5 years now, so is it weird having me back up on stage, as it were? Imagine it probably is. It's really weird because I started the YouTube channel about 2 years ago. Hello, Christine, welcome. Started the YouTube channel about 2 years ago. As a support, I was asked to do some line dancing for work. We were doing little 45-minute weekly sessions, and it's not really enough, especially at the absolute beginner level. It's a very quick session, so the whole idea for the YouTube channel was just to put a few videos on so they could practice. Hello, Glenn. And then it grew into sort of an absolute beginner and a beginner resource, and I carried on putting different dances on there at that level, and then it grew and it grew, and then with the lockdown it's just become absolutely ideal. I think there's 1,600 subscribers at the moment, which is absolutely amazing. Yeah, can't get over that. Okay, I've got some questions, some comments. Angela, has Richard's lessons improved? One of my current line dancers is asking one of my old line dancers whether my impressions have improved. No, absolutely not. I'm awful. I've always been awful, but you all laugh, so it's okay. Angela says they're wonderful, John. I don't. Yeah, we always have a laugh, usually at my expense, but that's absolutely fine. Gloria's missing Tuesday dancing and the lovely people. Absolutely, Gloria. I'm keeping up with a few of them. I've got a few of them on Facebook and YouTube, keeping up with the dancing. So it's nice. It's nice that they're still about, but absolutely missing meeting up with everybody. Yes, Christine, I did win an award. I did, where are we, 2020. I was the CNN Line Dance Instructor of the Year 2019. I still am, I suppose. My award's on the shelf. Hang on, stay there. Don't know how well you'll be able to see it, but it's to hand. It's pride of place. So that's my CCN award that I got. I was absolutely blown away to get my award. Yeah, it's pride of place. A little bit dusty. Really need to dust. Yeah, so I am award winning, but I'm still no good at it. Like I say, I make the most mistakes. I'll tell you, on a Tuesday, I rely on my front row for most of the class, if truth be known. That's brilliant to hear, Makeup Doll. I'm really pleased you found us and you're following our lessons. That's excellent. Robin, too bad I'm married and too old for you. Oh, bless you. Hello, Nicola, #1 line dance teacher in the country. I am. Don't know how it happened. It was all done by public vote. It was all the class. It was Nicola, amongst others. There was a few of them, but Nicola was one of them that spearheaded and got me all those votes, so I appreciate that. Angela says, I'm back in Kent, Betshanger Country Music Club. My next DJ gig is the 19th of September. I'm glad someone knows what I'm doing. I haven't got a clue, especially at the moment. My diary's all over the place. Gloria's finding the online dance class is easy to follow, which is brilliant. Robin can't believe there isn't 1 million followers. Well, if you can find me 1 million followers, bring it on. We're going up quite well. I suppose probably gaining 20 to 30 dancers, subscribers a week, which is quite good. About 2,000-3,000 views most weeks. Some weeks that jumps up a bit. So yeah, the channel's phenomenal. Like I say, I started it as a little resource for work. There was a handful of dancers that were enjoying their absolute beginner, but just needed a little bit of extra. just so they could have a bit of a practice during the week, and that's how it began. And yeah, for where it is now, it's amazing. Excuse me, I'm going to have to blow my nose, so many apologies. Stay there, don't go anywhere. And I'm also not drinking my tea, so excuse me. Oh, that's better. Going cold. Karina, Belgium dancers love your internet dance lessons. Thank you. Oh, so pleased, so pleased. Angela says, turn it around. No, I think you're probably referring to my trophy now on. Oh no, it's back to front on both of them. If I can turn it around and you can see it that way, but that is actually backwards. It's yeah, the video inverts it. I think it's only Facebook that inverts it. I don't think YouTube inverts it, but you might be able to read that now, funnily enough. Anyway, hi all fans of Richard. These YouTube comments are going too quick. If I'm missing your YouTube comments, I do apologise. They literally flash up for about a second. If I'm not looking, they go. YouTube, I can go back. Your YouTube is behind Facebook. Oh, okay. Robin's on both, and YouTube is lagging over Facebook. I'm just quite happy I've still got connection. This is on 4G data, and I didn't know whether I would have connection or whether it would support both, so I'm quite happy it is. On YouTube, there's a little chat going on, so every time I see these comments, Holly, Christine, Nicola, John are all having a little chat amongst themselves, which is brilliant. Excellent, bring it on. I've got no issue with that. Hello, Susie, friend of a long, many years, line dancer in Romford many years ago. Holly's liking the beard, but she feels we need to dye it. Holly! No, we're not dyeing the beard. Rebecca's watching. Hello, Rebecca. Hope you're keeping well and safe. JJ, love the class. Situation is fantastic. It's my personality that makes it. It's not my personality. It's just the fact I'm leaving my mistakes in. When I record the videos, the actual dance tutorials, they're highly edited. You've seen my outtakes. If you haven't seen my outtakes, search on the channel for outtakes. I think there's 3 videos. I haven't updated the outtakes for quite a long time, but you'll see all the mistakes I make and the swearing and the cursing. Holly, you're not dyeing my beard. Makeup doll didn't know about line dancing when you were in India. Okay, fair enough. Well, I say, glad you found us now. What was I saying? Yeah, the videos, the dance tutorials are very much highly edited. The live classes, I haven't got time. I've got to go for it. In fairness, somehow, I seem to be better at the lives than I am the dance tutorials. I don't quite know how that works. I have edited them a little bit, if I'm honest. Corn Don't Grow. I think Corn Don't Grow was freestyle in the Improvers at week 2 or week 3, one or the other. Oh, I needed my Tuesday front row. If I danced that 5 times before getting from the start to the finish without making a mistake, and of course I can't make a mistake. If I make a mistake in class, I can cover it over because the dance floor doesn't make a mistake and I catch up. But doing it when I'm on my own, yeah, I have to stop and restart the video. So there's a little bit of editing, but not much. In fairness, not much. If there are little mistakes or me losing my words and everything else, I generally leave it in. So I'm hoping that makes you laugh. So that's my personality. That's me just being mad. I was just asked a question that I read and then I forgot it. Yes, line dance classes. So someone asked earlier, Robin asked earlier how long I've been teaching. Teaching 14 years. Currently, I've been teaching for the last 5 years in... it's down towards Portsmouth. It's in Hampshire, so I've got a Tuesday night class in Clanfield. I took that over about a year ago, so hello to all the Clanfield posse. Posse, what a word. Why did I use that word? That's not a word I use. My Clanfield guys, so we dance in Clanfield on a Tuesday, and then on Thursday for the last 5 years we've been dancing in Horndean. So they're both just outside Waterlooville, so quite close to each other. Generally different sets of people, but some come to both, which is brilliant. But that's my Tuesday class where we do a 3-hour lesson, and my Thursday class do a 4-hour lesson. Holly just said something about rockets to the sun. Holly just said something, rocket to the sun's boring at home without everybody doing the whoop whoops. It is. And when I'm in the hall on my own doing rocket to the sun, I want to do the whoop whoops, and it's just not the same. John, yes, I make lots of mistakes. I always will. It's just to prove I'm human. I'm just human. That's all I can say. Okay, let's try and catch up on the Facebook comments. Oh yeah, definitely come and see us, JJ. That'd be amazing. And I need to come and visit your donkey line dance. Yep, okay. Well, I'm guessing that's a club. Yep, sounds good to me. Absolutely. Holly likes the mistakes. Yeah, shows I'm not perfect. Absolutely. If I make mistakes, that means the dancers can make mistakes. Simple as. Simple as. I have to say, I'm going to call him out on it. So I'm in my room and can't get a great deal of reply. So John comes to the Tuesday class, and John has a nickname of Mr. Spinner. Mr. Spin. He puts so many turns in the dances. Yeah, it so puts people off, and he knows he's doing it as well. So I make mistakes up on the stage by accident. People on the floor make mistakes because I go to turn because John's turning, and then they realise. But hey ho, they all know what he's like now. It's been many, many years. 3-4 hour lessons is long. Does everyone stay the whole night? No, not everyone. The Tuesday night generally do. Tuesday night we start at 7:30. Start at 7:30, go through till 10. What's that? It's 2.5 hours. Do have a little tea break in between. So they generally all stay start till finish. Thursday class is split into 3 separate classes. We do absolute beginner, followed by improver. Some people, Nicola being one of them, does do 4 hours on a Thursday. There's a good few that do the vast majority of that. There's a few that come at 6 o'clock, 10 past 6, and stay all the way till 10, which is amazing. But a lot of people also bob in, do their class, and then bob out, or they'll come halfway through the second class and stay till the end. It's quite a flexible dance class. People do what they want to do, which is nice. Hello, Irene. Nice to see you. Well, not see you, but know you're here. What have we got? 9 people on Facebook and 8 people on YouTube. So this was meant to be a question and answer session. People apparently I was asked. People told me they wanted to ask me questions. So I've had a few questions. But if you've got any more questions, knock yourself out. I'll try and answer them. I've got to watch YouTube though, because it flashes up so quick. What are you all doing to keep yourself busy during lockdown? Anybody taking up any new hobbies other than line dancing, obviously? Come back to Kent. Angela, oh, if I could come back to Kent, I would. I miss everybody there. That's why I like visiting. Yeah, I don't think my Hampshire dancers would like me to go back to Kent, though. Sorry. What else do you want me to talk about? I've rabbited. Can we hire Buff's Hall and do classes as social distancing? Holly, yeah, classes and social distancing. How are we going to do that? I don't know. I really don't know how we're going to do line dancing and social distancing. I think only time will tell. I did think about hiring Tesco's car park, maybe on a Sunday evening when there's no cars and we could all have our own car parking space. Put some music on. Maybe. I missed a question. Somebody asked something. Why can I not see these messages on YouTube? Well, I watch everybody else's live feeds. Oh, hang on. I found it. There we go. Makeup doll. How much practice is needed for newbies like you? Oh, I can't answer that. There's no strict guidance. When you're picking up the absolute beginner dances quickly and easily, when you can do a tutorial, do a week 1, and you can pick up those dances and you feel happy with it, then you're probably ready for something more challenging. The lessons progress. Every week we do a dance, especially at the absolute beginner level. The next week should be a little bit harder when we're learning new steps. So once you feel you've got a good grounding, you're picking up the dances fairly easily, you're getting them, then try something a little bit harder. You can have a look at the YouTube channel. You can jump ahead. So we're doing the week 1, week 2, week 3 live lessons. But on the channel, there's something like 40 absolute beginner dances and 60 beginner dances. So the earlier ones, definitely. The easier ones are first, and it progresses. So pick a dance. See how you can do. There's no right or wrong. I've known people to come to a beginner's class for 3 weeks and then jump up a level. I've also known people that have been in beginners classes for years and years because that's where they're comfortable and they're happy. So yeah, up to you. How long have I been teaching and dancing? Did answer that one earlier. Teaching 15 years and dancing for about 24 years. Oh, my dancers go, Nicola. Nicola's answering questions for me now as well. Excellent. I like that. Okay, let me have a look at Facebook. How much are the live classes? Oh, feels like I've prompted you, Robin. So the live classes are free. Bottom line, the YouTube channel is free. It will always be free. I've always been quite happy to put up the resources on YouTube to support both my dancers and also anybody else that's found us. The live lockdown lessons, they're free. They're going to continue to be free. I'm not changing that. Week 3, I have been asking for some donations. So really good point. I've had donations. I've had some really nice donations, some lovely messages and comments with that. Thank you all. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart. If you made a PayPal donation, thank you, thank you, thank you. There is a cost to running these live lockdown sessions. I'm hiring the hall. I've still got my insurance, my music licenses and bits and bobs. So those donations are going towards offsetting that cost. With that, as long as I'm getting some donations coming in here and there to cover that, I'm quite happy continuing. We don't know how long we're going to be living like this. I think normal has gone and we need to find a new normal. When lessons will be back, I've got no idea. So for as long as needed, I will carry on the live lessons. Don't think I'm going to have time to do the live lessons when classes resume, if I'm honest. So if you're watching around the world, I'm so sorry. If I end up going back to work, which I think is going to happen in the next week or two, I don't quite know how I'm going to find time to record, edit and upload the live lessons, but that's my problem. I will find time. I will find time. So yeah, live lessons are free. If you want to make a small donation towards that, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Okay, I've got lots of questions now. One of my dancers, Holly Blessers, suggesting that we either all line dance in our own bubble or we wear a hula hoop. Yeah, that could work. I can see how that could work. John, what's my favourite dance? Oh, that's really difficult. I don't know. I could probably give you a list of 100. No, I can't give you my one ultimate favourite dance. I'll think about it. I might come back to you, John. Angela's finished her gun and now decorating indoors. Well done. Keep busy and find things to be productive. So when we get to the end of this, at least we can say we've been productive and we've done bits and bobs and got something to show from it. Makeup doll would love to see me in a cowboy outfit in one of my lessons. Used to. Long time ago. Hat still comes out for country music clubs, fairly regular. Don't dance in boots anymore, too bad on the knees and the ankles. Have still got the belt buckle somewhere, but haven't got all the western shirts. Yeah, things have moved on a lot since then. So yeah. Gloria, how are you able to watch Facebook and YouTube at the same time? How can I be live on both? Because luckily, and this was semi-flukes, I suppose a little bit premeditated, but my iPad is now 4 years old. My iPad that I've had and run the line dance classes through DJ from is 4 years old. And it's not doing bad. For a 4-year-old iPad, it's doing quite well, but the battery's getting a little bit short, so I'm having to watch it. So I went up to London just before the lockdown, literally just before the lockdown. It was meant to be the Country to Country festival at the O2, and it got cancelled, and I went up on the Friday just to see what was going on. I knew a lot of people were up there. I knew some small bits were going on, although the festival had been cancelled. And on that Friday, I went into the Apple store at the O2 and bought a second iPad. So I've now got 2 iPads, which actually is invaluable, especially with the live classes, because I can record on one and DJ from the other. When I edit, I end up using both. So having 2 iPads is quite amazing. Possibly a little bit indulgent, but like I say, my old iPad, it's doing okay at the moment, but I'm not quite sure how much life's left in it. I didn't want to be left short. So yes, that's how I can go live on both. What else have we got? Robin likes some dances more than others. Yep, that's fine. We've all got our favourite dances. We've all got our dances we don't like. We've all got our dances, I'm not going to name names, but the people watching know what I'm talking about. We've all got dances that when I put them on go, really? Okay. Yeah, that's fine. And when you're practicing, when we do the lessons, people choose either to dance or not dance, and a lot of my dancers, if something comes on that they don't want to dance, they will sit out and have a bit of a quiet chat. When you're practicing at home on the YouTube channel, there's now 3 playlists which are called freestyle dances at each of the levels, so you can go into those and put on your favorite dances. And it's quite interesting watching the videos I put up. I can see all the views, and it's quite interesting, the ones that are getting danced regularly, or the views are going up, and the ones that really aren't. It's quite interesting from my point of view. It's quite a good social experiment. Okay, what do we have over here? Holly. Yeah, I thought about that, Holly. Holly's suggesting, could we record the actual line dance classes and then put them live? With all the copyright issues with the music, hence the reason, especially the Improvers and Beginner Plus, I keep having to split, or YouTube even removes some songs. It would be really difficult. I'm really struggling, not struggling, but I'm really having to think carefully about what I teach and what music I'm playing to try to get around the copyright. It's not that I'm getting around the copyright. It's really weird. I can upload, let's say I can upload 6 dances as freestyle, and they're fine. 1 dance per video, 1 song per video. They're absolutely fine. If I put all 6 of those songs into one video, YouTube goes, no, I don't like that. If I take 1 song out of that and put on 5, it will go, okay. It's bizarre. So I'm really sort of having to pick my music carefully. So yeah, doing live classes with classes probably would be difficult. John, who's my favourite artists? Oh, I love Cam, I love Brandy Clark. There's so many, again, so many. I generally like female country singers, if I'm honest. I think there's some more names. Wall Thomas, like Wall Thomas. Was gutted not to be able to see them last month, but I've got tickets rebooked for September, so we'll wait and see whether that happens. Love Little Big Town. Love the band Perry, Lady Antebellum. Yeah, lots. I'm trying to keep all of these comments. You're more than welcome, Makeup Doll. John says, that's actually a really good point. John says, secret for beginners is not to learn every dance all at once. I totally agree with that. In classes, each week we'll introduce 1 new dance, and then we'll practice that for the next six or so weeks. After a few weeks of new dances, I'll try and cut it back, so we'll have a week where we don't learn a new dance, just to allow us to catch up. So yeah, don't try to learn too many. Makeup Doll, I would love to see me dancing with members of my class, but here and now I'm afraid it's not going to happen. Okay, let's try and catch up on YouTube. Where is your PayPal details for the tip jar? PayPal details are in all of the videos. So in the description, when you go into any of the week 1, week 2, week 3 videos, there's always a description. I always put all the dances, all the music, a little bit of blurb, what's going on, how things are progressing. And in that description, in that couple of paragraphs, is my PayPal link. I would like to tell you what it is now, but I'm probably going to get it wrong, so I won't. But it is in all the videos. I'll put it, after this video, I'll put it on the comments of these videos as well once we've finished. Oh, Angela saying her favourite dance, High Class Lady. Yep, good dance, classic dance there. Changes, yeah, Robin saying favourite dances are fluid and change over time. They absolutely do. I've got classic dances I love. Tush Push would be one that comes to mind. I like Black Coffee as well. I always did like Black Coffee. But then new dances come up at the moment. Love Mr. Lonely, loving Hot Mama P. Hot Mama P, yes. Music is Hot Mouth Mama. I get that wrong every week. Hot Mama P. Loving that dance. Love Heavenly Child. There's so many. There's so many. Gloria's liking Down on You Uppers, I think. Hang on, let me look at my notes. I have my notes. Yes, Gloria, Down on You Uppers, freestyle this week. Gloria's not mentioning Gypsy Queen. I had to relearn Gypsy Queen. So Gypsy Queen is was a huge line dance hit, top of the charts for ages and ages. It was one of those dances that you danced everywhere you went, every social, every country music club, every class, every week, and it was overplayed. And there's lots of dances over the years that have been like that. But I had to relearn it for the YouTube channel. That was a bit of a challenge in itself. And actually, it's still a good dance. It was just because it was overplayed. I think as long as you don't do it too often, it's not too bad. But we've all got our personal preferences, which is fine. Oh, Angela's thank you and Mamma Mia. Yeah, so Angela's saying she likes thank you. Mamma Mia, see that's a problem. So are we talking about Mamma Mia, Why Me? I think that's the dance you're probably after. But then there's also Mamma Maria, which we dance to Mamma Mia. So it gets very confusing when that gets requested on a DJ. And whenever I go to Kent, it goes wrong. There's also Mamma Mia, Why Me? And there was another one. Can't remember it now. Yeah, it was from Mamma Mia 2. It was a good dance. Anyway. Okay, I've caught up with them. What are they saying over on YouTube? Holly's telling her dad, who does all the turns, no, we're not recording when you're there. You're too confusing, too off-putting. Yes, Holly's mum and dad both line dance. They both do my classes, which is nice. Excuse me, I've got to blow my nose again. Okay, well, I think I've answered all your questions. There's still lots of chats going on. What else do you want to talk about? Any more questions? I was only coming on for half an hour. We've done 35 minutes. I've got 18 people over the 2 feeds watching. Robin's amazed at how many dances there are. Yes, I totally agree. So, one second, I'm going to come back to that. Robin loves the electric slide with Senorita. Yes, some of my class really like that, but then some don't. Some prefer the Superstars track. So just going back to that dance, I remember many, many years ago, probably going back, I've been teaching 14 years, probably 13, 12 years ago, I remember standing in class and saying to class members, did you know on the website Copper Knob, which is a website that's just dedicated to line dancing and line dance scripts, I link all my videos to them, did you know there's 15,000 dances on Copper Knob? Last year, November time I guess, Copper Knob hit 100,000 line dances, which is a bit mind-blowing. Absolutely mind-blowing. I think they're up to about 104, 106,000 now. Yeah, there's a lot of line dancing. Line dancing is worldwide. It's done very different, not done very differently. There's different cultures, there's different styles. Different countries take it to different levels, and yeah, it's just different. I'm going to say different. I keep my line dancing fun. That's how I see the UK scene. We take it seriously, we enjoy it, but it's fun. We're here for exercise and fun and socialness. Okay, what else have we got? Holly's put up my PayPal link on Facebook. You're an absolute superstar, Holly. Thank you. Always said I needed a secretary. Robin's asking for a Zoom talk now. I can do that, I think. I've got the app. I haven't done anything with it, but I've got the app. Do you want to do a Zoom meeting at some stage so you can all see each other and, oh God, talk to each other? That might be bedlam. Anyway, let me know. Nicola does. Nicola's very good. She's one of my top dedicated dancers, let's say. She has a book and she writes them all down. Every dance I teach, every dance she learns, she writes in the book, which is absolutely brilliant. I don't know where you got that idea from to start with, Nicola. Robin's asking Copper Knob. It is www.copperknob, that's all one word, copper, COPPER, knob, KNOB. I think it's .com. If it's not .com, it's .co.uk. I think it's .com. Again, if you look in all my videos, if you look in the tutorial videos or the freestyle videos, I always link it to a dance script. So if you don't know the dance and you want to have a look at the script, the words, as it were, you can have a look. So yeah, have a look at Copper Knob. It's a fantastic website. That's just a little chit chat. Makeup Doll likes Senorita by Shawn Mendes for the electric slide. Holly likes Superstar. Yeah, I knew that, I have to say. John Baker likes High Class Lady with all the turns. All the turns. I think as there's a little chats going on now about writing dances down. I did. When I was going to classes, which in fairness I haven't been at classes for a good 4 or 5 years now. 3-4 years, I guess. I used to have a book. I used to write down all the dances we learned. I was really bad. I used to give them scores. If I really liked them, they got a 5. If I really didn't like them, they got a 0, which is really bad. Shouldn't do that. But it just means you can keep track of what you're doing. And when the instructor goes, oh, we're going to do so-and-so. Oh, did we do that last week? Did I miss that? Did I like it? When you get to your socials, when you get to your DJ socials or your country music clubs and they ask for requests, you can remember what you've been doing, because nobody ever can. Oh, Karen, thank you. I've got another secretary. Karen's just put up the copper knob link. It is .co.uk. Thank you, Karen. You do have to be careful typing that one in, I have to say. It always unnerves me. Nicholas says, party nights. People ask if I've got my book so they can write down requests. Yes, see? So actually writing down the dances is not a bad idea. I don't think. It helps you out. Okay, I think I'm going to stay another 5 minutes. I've bored you all silly enough. What have we talked about for 40 minutes? I really don't know. I wasn't quite sure how this was going to go, but thank you all for your interaction. Thank you all for your questions. I hope I've answered all your questions. Oh, Claire. Hello, Claire. We've been dancing Caroline Cooper's Goodnight Kiss. Really nice dance. I'll have to look at that one. I have to say Caroline Cooper was one of my fellow nominees for the Line Dance Instructor Award last year. So I have spoken to Caroline a couple of times. I'll have a look at that one. Goodnight Kisses. If it fits the level of the channel and fits the classes, then I can always look to put that one in. Makeup doll. My name rhymes with Holly's. Any guesses? Dolly? Molly? Could be here all day. You're going to have to let us know. Robin writes them down and she puts happy faces by the ones she really likes. Good call. Good call. Oh, my tea's gone cold. Robin, you're always welcome to my party nights. If you can get yourself down to Hampshire, you're more than welcome. I'm going to put this out there, and obviously I have now got a following on YouTube, which is absolutely brilliant, and I have had different people make noises. Each year as a club we have a small, and I will underline small, line dance weekend. We go to Margate in Kent each November. I think this year will be year 7, I think 7 or 8. It's not a big group. It's all my dancers, it's some of my dancers from Hampshire, it's some of my dancers from Kent, a few other people we've picked up along the way that are now just as much part of the group. We have some live music, we have some teaching, we have some disco, and it's always good fun. So if you did fancy a little trip down to Kent in November for a line dance weekend away, you'd all be welcome. More the merrier. Yeah, have a look at the Purple Promotions website. There you go, someone. You can Google that for me. It's purplepromotionsevents.simplesite.com. All the details are on there. It's probably not hugely up to date, if I'm absolutely honest. Really should be, because I've got all the time in the world. But if you have a look on there, the weekend details are on there. So if anybody did want to join us, you'd be more than welcome. I am nearly sold out for this year. I think I've got 3 bedrooms left, I think. But yeah, have a look. Angela, Helena, Carol and I will come to your party night. You always do. You always do. Looking forward to it. Oh yeah, Angela comes along on the Cliftonville, the Margate Weekender. I think I've just picked up Robin. I feel I've got a booking form on its way. Yeah, November, middle of November, something like 13th, 14th, 15th of November. It's the weekend, Friday through to the Monday. Like I say, have a look at the website. Again, if no one else posts it, I will find the link and post it on this video, and have a look at all the details. Makeup doll, you got it. Dolly. Oh, excellent. There you go. First time. Ha. Oh, makeup doll. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Nicola, first weekender last year was brilliant. Yes, we always have a laugh. It's such a lovely group of people. It's old friends now. It really is. Christine, Chris, don't go there. Yes, fingers crossed it goes ahead. I'm hoping and praying. Fingers crossed. We've got a long time. Hopefully we'll be back to normal. I think Robin's in. Reserve mine, please. With pleasure. Done. Deal. Excellent. Okay, I've rabbited and wafted on for enough time now. Thank you for joining me on Facebook. If you did want a Zoom get-together, I don't quite know how it would work with so many voices. I don't quite know how we'd all be shouting over each other. But if you wanted me to look at that, I can do. Week 3 tutorials, week 3 live lessons are now out there, so have a look at them. I'm going to do the freestyles from week 3 and put them into the playlists probably tomorrow. I'm back recording for week 4 on Friday, editing them over the weekend, and they'll be live as always next Tuesday. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your donations. It's really, really appreciated. Thank you for your messages, your comments. It really means everything. It makes the whole thing worthwhile. So thank you for everything. Thank you for joining me tonight. Keep dancing, keep practicing, stay safe. See you all soon. Take care.